Hello, Leo. What's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your love life from the 30th of June to the 6th of July 2025. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. Keep in mind, it is a general love reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Let's see, Leo. We'll remove some additional messages, okay? And then we'll move on to what you can expect to happen this week, okay? We'll do the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So, Leo, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want, and we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So overall out here, I feel it's more like there is a good investment around you, okay? There is a very, very good investment around you, good investment in terms of a good person, okay? Provided you are ready to learn more about the person or the situation, okay? I feel there could be a situation where, there is a situation out here where it's not enough to dream. You have to stay focused on your goal, stay focused on that new person, because this is new for sure, because this is going to be a situation, this is a situation where you need to start building from scratch. Like, you need to learn more, like invest, okay, for God's sake, learn more. It's imagine like you're moving to a new grade, okay, from one grade you're moving to a new grade, right? You have to unlearn whatever you know, and you have to kind of learn more about the next level, right? But if you're not ready to learn, you're going to probably stay where you are. So it's telling you, invest into something new. There is a very good investment out here. There is a chance where you need to grab the opportunity with both hands to build a solid, stable structure or a foundation with someone, Leo. But it's telling me, you say you want a lover, you say you want love, you say you want a connection, but you're not all in, okay? You need to figure out whether you want to be in or not. So when the universe gives you your manifestation, when the universe gives you the love, you don't want it. When you don't have it, you want it, okay? So yeah, it's definitely telling you, open yourself up to new possibilities, okay? Stop emotionally restraining yourselves. Some of you could have been heartbroken, okay, at a very, very young age, which kind of could have put you to a point where you're like, I don't know if I should fall in love. I don't know if I should move towards this new beginning, etc. Okay. Or I don't know if I can trust love again. It's almost like you've stopped believing in the idea of love, Leo. Okay. But the truth is, there is love around. You just have to open up to it. Now, let's see what you can expect to happen in the beginning of the week. So not much action in the beginning of the week. Looks like a lot of you are kind of making excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find the reasons that it can work. You're not doing much. You're just finding excuses of why it won't work. You're not really, you are in that mode where you're hanging around, okay? A lot of you are just hanging around. You're not doing much. Look at that. You're having a hard time committing to a connection. This is exactly the time out here where it's not about only this week, okay? It's not only about this week. It's about being able to make a big choice, okay? This is almost like you have the love of your life with you, Leo. The universe is giving you an opportunity to be with the love of your life. This is someone you can be emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually connected in every way. The universe is telling you, this is the time when you need to make a long-term choice. Are you in or are you out? This is the time when you have got to be vulnerable. You got to be naked, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally vulnerable. Okay? Once you invest into this situation, you don't have to worry so much about what happens next. because you're investing, you're committing to something. There's a very small saying, okay, when you're donating, right? When you're donating selflessly, your left hand should not know what your right hand is doing. So when you're giving from this hand, your left hand shouldn't even know what you're doing. Okay. The same way, when you're committing, right? When you're committing, there has to be no anxiety around, like, oh, are you really doing it? Are you really doing it? It's like you just have to silently invest selflessly. Give, give as if you're giving to a child. Give as if you're giving to a baby. Give as if you're giving to someone, even if you don't get anything back in return. Right now, there is a point where you're just hanging around, you're not doing much because you're like, what will I get back? Or will I get anything back in return? Okay, so there is still some kind of hidden agenda out here, and which the universe is telling you, like I told you, the universe is telling you, this is not the time to think so much. Okay, and I feel good communication is required out here. This is a hell yeah. If you really want to get involved with a person in a relationship, this is a hell yeah. Yeah, it's telling you to follow your heart, okay? And this option that you have in the beginning of the week, or whoever you are with, who you're contemplating about, this option for you is like for your highest good, you know? Okay. Before we move forward, if you need a person reading, you can email me on tarotwithnimo@gmail.com. Let's see, in the middle of the week. Okay. In the middle of the week, in the middle of the week, I feel that there is going to be some kind of investment coming in. Okay. Someone out here is going to be giving to you. Two things I'm getting. In the middle of the week, either you are still not using all your inner strength to invest into the person. So it's like you continue the pattern. Okay. Obviously, in 2 days, nothing's going to change. You never know, it can, but at least for right now, in 2 days, nothing changes. So even though in the beginning of the week, right, you are still kind of in two minds, you're still wanting to keep a relationship more superficial rather than getting deeper into it. In the middle of the week, I do feel that a lot of you are wanting to invest into someone, but while you're investing, I still don't feel the scales are balanced. It's like you're giving a little, taking a little, giving a little, taking a little. I still feel you are giving, but you're still giving from a point of like, will I be taken advantage of? Will I be taken for granted? So, okay, investment is there. I get that. But there is still this fear of cheating. It says not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. You don't trust your partner yet. So if you are with someone, Leo, okay, this week, even if you are with someone, Leo, it looks like you don't trust them. You don't trust them because you have a very, very hard time putting in the inner strength. Okay, you're still allowing self-doubt to sabotage this connection. A lot of you could be using brute force, which is not required out here. You're going to have to be very compassionate. You're going to have to deal with the situation very compassionately. It's like you're letting your raw emotions overpower you. Whereas you should be overpowering your raw emotions, okay? You're needing to put your inner strength, but you're putting all your inner strength in like, okay, here I go. I'm giving you, but what do you have to give? What do you have to give? That's your feeling, okay? It's like, what do you have to give? Are you taking more than what you're giving me? There's this constant debate going on in your mind while you're giving, okay? So you're actually, you're actually showing a false picture to someone, okay? Let's see. Now, what you can experience to happen by the end of the week. By the end of the week. This is for Leo. End of the week, please. So by the end of the week, I still feel a lot of you Leos, I do feel there is someone who loves you to the moon and back. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. There is someone who definitely loves you to the moon and back. You are seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. So somewhere, somehow, I feel by the end of the week, you're coming off as too much of a perfectionist. Oh, but I like them, but then this is the problem. I do like them, but then that is the problem. Oh, I wish they were like this. Oh, I wish that was true. Oh, I wish this happened. Oh, I wish that happened. Oh, you want a customized package, Leo. You want a customized package. And this customized package is not something that you really need to have, okay? You are looking at a lot of flaws, okay? A lot of you are constantly looking at why you shouldn't be in a relationship with this person. The problem is that actually you are feeling very unenthused when it comes to your love life, okay? It's time to turn a new leaf. A lot of you are not looking forward towards this new stimulating adventure towards this person that you're dealing with. I do feel that you need more time for development, and a lot of you are not ready for experimenting. A lot of you need to push or move towards something new, something fresh, something exciting. The problem is that you keep telling yourself, oh, what if I fail? Oh, what if I fall? Instead of saying, what if I fly? You are at the edge of something, and the universe is telling you, jump. And you're like, but what if I fall? What if I fail? And the universe is saying, you won't, you'll fly. You'll open your horizons, you'll expand your horizons. Just dream of the impossible for once. For once, look at the impossible, as possible. But yeah, I do feel that there is still a false start by the end of the week from your side. And um, you can't progress for sure if you are not ready for it, okay? So you are actually right now, by the end of the week, you're behaving like a kid who's not ready to progress to the next grade. You still want to stay where you are because you have known friends in the same grade, you have a known syllabus in the same grade, you don't have to learn something new, you don't have to venture out into something new, okay? So you want to stay where you are, but the truth is you must venture out into the unknown, okay? This is worth an investment. Good luck.